What's going on, everybody? You know, it's your boy. I wanted to touch back with you guys because we are fresh off of our 2026 Miami summit down at um, in Miami, in Brickell, Miami. And guys, it's been incredible. It's been incredible weekend. Um, I also want to kind of highlight and talk about how incredible we just released a new villa out in California this past week, and so that's very exciting because we're growing, guys. It's this thing that's going around. You may have seen me posting about it. You may have not. But you know the money is moving to cryptocurrency, tokenization, blockchain. These are all words that we're hearing right now. And so when we hear people say that, cryptocurrency, it could be a little scary. It could be very scary because there is, it's a little confusing because we're not used to it. But what I want to tell you though is that um, it is something that is so beneficial to all of us, right? Tokenization allows the real estate to combine and allow people like you and I an opportunity to invest in a real asset, not even just a real asset, but we're talking about a real income producing asset. Um, this is no shame. This is no whatever. This is the real deal, guys. We're talking about an opportunity for you to allow your own funds that you have worked hard for. It allows you to put that money somewhere where it can make you passive daily income profits, right? Monday through Friday. I don't know anything else out there that would allow you to earn that type of money on a daily basis. If you look at it on a 30-day basis, you're gonna make anywhere from 6 to 20% on your money. I, tell me if I'm incorrect, but I don't know many places where you can put money and earn 6 to 20% on your money. So, guys, this is breaking news because we now have a vehicle where we can now take the money that we have worked so hard for, right? We can take it and put it into something that is going to make us money, make us daily money. That, by the way, I didn't tell you guys this, but we can withdraw that money 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That's one thing I love about cryptocurrency. Yes, it's confusing, but it allows the financial sector to be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You no longer on the blockchain and cryptocurrency will you ever hear the banks are closed today because it's a holiday. It's just not going to happen because the blockchain and cryptocurrency is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. So I'm excited, guys. I'm hoping that I'm reaching some of you. I hope that you guys are watching everything that's going on. I've posted live documentation of profits being made on a daily basis. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys out there that if you're looking for a way to get some extra money, this is literally your vehicle to do that. Income tax is coming around the corner. Don't go out there and spend all your money buying all these things that's not going to produce you any money. Take some of that money and invest it in something that's going to put money back in your pocket, not only allow you to recoup your money back, but to also now make more money. So, guys, what we're actually talking about is we're talking about you taking some funds of yours, right? Back in the day, or even currently, traditional real estate has been a thing that takes time, right? Months, weeks, maybe even years, depending on your situation. Got to have your credit right, got to have your down payment, all of these things. You got to worry about getting the yard cut, any maintenance that goes on. That's what we live in right now. But guys, through tokenization, digital real estate, you can now buy fractional ownership in a real property. And let me back that up. A real income producing property, right? All you got to do is, hey, let me get this fractional share. And then you just sit back and you let that property that's producing, let that give you daily profit back into your wallet off of your investment daily, Monday through Friday. Guys, it's as simple as that. We're not talking about any shakes or anything like that, guys. We're talking about you ain't got to sign nobody up. You ain't got to do none of that. All we're saying is come open up a free account. Let us help you fund your account. Let's look at the real estate portfolio to see what fits your pockets or what fits your vision, right? And then let's build on building you a portfolio, a digital tokenized real estate portfolio that will pay you passive income on an everyday basis, Monday through Friday. I need to tell you this. We get paid on these fractional shares. This is 18 months. When you buy that fractional ownership, it is for 18 months. Whoa, but then you say, well, what happens after the 18 months? Well, then you go into phase 2, right? And phase 2 is where you still have fractional ownership in this property. But now the company is going to pay you 10% on a yearly basis of whatever your investment was. So if you invested $1,000 on this property, after the 18 months, they're going to pay you $100 every year for the life of the property. Did y'all hear me? So you can invest $1,000 today, hypothetically. You can start making money tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday. And what did I tell you earlier? We get paid Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can invest today, right, and earn profits tomorrow. And those profits are immediately withdrawable as long as it's more than $1. I just wanted y'all to sit there and think about that for a minute. I'm going to rewind that back. You can invest today into a real income producing property, right? You can get paid tomorrow, a daily profit, and you can withdraw it tomorrow as long as it's more than $1. I don't even know, be honest with you guys, I don't even know what the hesitation is. Why? Why do I not understand that? Well, let's talk about it. We have properties starting at $10. We all got $10 laying around somewhere. We spend $10. I'm a cigar smoker, so I'm quite sure y'all know I spend more than $10 on a cigar. I know you probably go out and eat a lot, so you spending more than $10. So I'm saying to you guys, we have a vehicle now. We have properties starting at $10 as high as $255,000. And don't get it twisted. I'm about to show my screen and I'm about to log in. Well, actually, I'm already logged in, but I'm getting ready to go ahead and show y'all our portfolio. In each one of them, I'm going to show you what the average daily profit percentage paid on that particular site. For today's exercise, I'm going to show 2 properties, 3 actually. I'm going to show our new property that just launched this past week in California. It's a desert villa. I'm going to show you guys that just because it's brand new. I'm then going to go down to our Miami property, which is where our live summit was this past weekend. And that property, that investment starts as low as $10. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the highest property that we have, which is over in Dubai. And that one is $255,000. And maybe I'll scroll through a couple more. But I want to take a time right quick before I do this to thank everyone who has joined. I hope that what I have said so far has resonated something with you, that this isn't something where it's not. This is already happening. These are profits already being made. There is not one person that you can look up under E-Estate. That's the name of the company, E-Estate, right? There's not one person that's going to tell you that they have not received their daily payout on their investment every day, Monday through Friday. So, guys, this is the talk of the town. We have now been invited into a $1 trillion industry, real estate, right? Where we traditionally had to have good credit, a lot of money, or we had to know somebody, or it had to be passed down to us. But now we all, broke, rich, poor, middle class, blue collar, we all have an opportunity to participate in real estate investing and to get money paid to us daily. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to get this thing crack-a-lacking. All right, guys. You should be seeing my screen right now. I'm actually going to minimize it just a little bit. Make sure you guys can see it. Guys, this is the property that just launched this past week. As you can see, it is a desert villa. We're going to go through and look at some of these photos, but absolutely stunning. We're talking about you can own a piece of this desert villa. Would y'all not agree that that is gorgeous? We're talking about next level. We're talking about luxury, high-end investment that is already producing income, right? So you can invest in this property today and get paid tomorrow. So I just want you guys to see these are the type investments that we have on the table to allow you to be able to earn some money. Now that you've seen a landscape of it, let's look at what it costs. This particular property, this new property, the minimum investment is $1,000. But with that $1,000, you're going to average about $5.20 per day. That's going to equal about $109 per month. The total profit after the 18 months, you would have accumulated roughly $1965. So in 18 months, we've invested $1,000. We've recouped our $1,000 back in 8 months. And you say, well, Calvin, how I get it back in 8 months? Look over here to the right. Your break-even point on your investment of $1,000 at an average of about $109 a month is at 8 months. So wow, I can put $1,000 in, and somewhere around the 8-9 month mark, I can pull my money out, and then okay, y'all see this? 8 months is your breakdown. And I told you a little while ago that we get paid on the first part on phase 1 is 18 months. So your break-even point right here is 8 months. So you still have another 10 months of receiving the average of about $109 a month. So in 8 months, I'm gonna pull my $1,000 out, right? Now everything else I'm getting is just money. It's just bonus. I can then take that money, right? I took my $1,000 out. I got about $165 coming back to me. I can throw $300 in my pocket. I can go back and invest in. I don't know. I'll show you. We had this property over here. Minimum investment is $480. We got this investment here. Minimum investment is $250. This is sold out. I actually had an opportunity to get me a fractional ownership in this property, but this was great. But here's our Miami property. I talked to you guys about that earlier today. Here's our Miami property, right? Look at your minimum investment. Okay. The average is about 4 cents a day, by 84 cents a month. Total profit 1512, break even 0.9 months. So guys, what we're saying is we have assets here that are producing that you can come in here and you can look and see how you're going to flip your money. Let's say I wanted to put $5,000 on this Miami property. Now, I'm going to point some things out to you. $5,000 here is going on this Miami property. Now, I want to tell you this is our lowest property that we have, lowest entry. So remember, I told you the entry to get in the minimum is $10. So the profit percentage that is paid on this particular investment is 32 to 52% per day, right? Monday through Friday. So now if you look at your $5,000 investment, you're going to average based off this here, anywhere between 32% to 52% daily. You're going to earn about $21 a day, about $441 per month, which I don't think is bad. An extra $440 a month ain't bad, right? But your total profit is going to be $7,935. So you flipped $5,000 into almost $8,000 in 18 months. Yeah, break even point 10 months. Now, if you come hollering at me, the digital real estate plug, I am a certified digital real estate agent. I'm going to tell you, hey, man, if you got $5,000, let me come show you something else, right? And so now we're going to go nuts and we're going to go next level. We're going to go all the way right here to this beautiful villa in Bel Air, right? You notice, look at right here, the profit percentage per day just went up because it's a higher value asset. So now the profit per day is about 51 to 71%. But look at the minimum investment. You're talking $3,120. That's going to get you $19 a day. Now, I just showed you on the Miami property that putting $5,000 on that property pays you about $21 per day. But you can put $3,000 on this higher profit per day percentage income producing asset. You could put $3,100 and you're going to get about $20 a day. It's about $400 a month. Look at your total profit here. I don't know if you remember the Miami, but now we have just doubled. We've just doubled our money. $3,000 invest. You're going to, by 18 months, this is what you're going to make. Break even point 7 months. But now let's put the $5,000 in here. Now you see the difference in a higher profit per day property, a higher value asset. You put that same $5,000 over here, it's going to give you $30 a day, $640 a month. Total profit after the 18 months is $11,500. Your break-even point is 7 months. And guys, so what we're talking about is we're talking about actually flipping this real estate. Put your money into an investment, hit your break-even point, withdraw your investment, no harm, no foul. You ain't did nothing, right? Right? Okay. Continue to build your real estate portfolio. And what we're talking about here, or let me clarify that, what I'm talking about here is taking my real estate portfolio and building it so that I can average $500 a day, Monday through Friday. If $500 per day could change your life, could it make you leave your job? I just want y'all to heart this. Send me a thumbs up, because we're talking about you now have a vehicle. You now have a vehicle where you can take your money and put it in something that is real, right? Let's look at the photos here. I'm just going to scroll through some of these. This is an income producing property that you can buy fractional ownership in. And you can say you're a part owner here. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't even want to scroll through any more pictures because, it's gorgeous. But guys, it goes on and on. Like, it's levels and levels and levels to this. I mean, look at this. This was a villa we had in Bali. It sold out. But look at the investment, $6,740. Look what it's paying. Now, if you could put $6,700 into something to make you some money, right? Would this change your life? Could this replace some people? Could this replace your income? Job? Could this replace your job? Some people it can, right? Look, You put six. Okay, guys, you put $6,000 in here. Look at the profit after the 18 months. You almost 3 times. You are very closely 3 times your money, guys. Your break-even point is 6 months. Now this property is sold out. You can't get it. I just wanted you guys to understand, like, there's some stuff out there that can change some lives. Right now, this is hot on the market right here. This is Retail Shopping Plaza in Phoenix, Arizona. Remember, I told y'all guys this levels. Look at the profit per day, right? Look at your minimum investment, 10 grand. But it's gonna give you $72 average per day. Look at that per month. Look at the total after the 18 months. So I took 10. In 18 months, I flipped to 27. Look at your break-even point. 6 months. So if you got 10 grand somewhere laying around that ain't doing nothing, just sitting, I'm telling you today, you can put that 10 grand and buy a fractional ownership of this property today, tonight. And tomorrow, you will profit an average of $72, which can be withdrawn to your wallet tomorrow. I don't know about y'all, but that's $72. That can be some gas right there. It can be a meal. But guys, like I said, it's levels to it. You know, the investment go higher. Look at your profit here, guys. There's no guessing, right? There's no guessing. We put it right here for you. We know what the average profit is per day. We know what the lowest you could make per day. We know what guys, it's right here for you. Drop your money and look at this property. The minimum is $51,000, but look what it pays per. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that right there, averaging $415 a day. I'm talking about I'm retired. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm retired. Y'all can catch me wherever, anywhere in the water on a cruise. I'm probably going to live on a cruise ship all year, straight up. If $415 per day, 8 grand per month, you mean to tell me I'm going to take 51 grand and by 18 months it flips to 157 grand and my break-even point is 5 months? Oh, guys. So listen, I'm not a financial advisor. Only thing I'm doing is giving you guys some information that maybe can maybe help you, because someone showed me this information. I just want you guys to really get at me, right? Let's talk about it. Let's get your questions answered. I've got videos. Don't worry about if it's hard. Don't worry about if you don't know anything. Guys, I'm going to walk you through the entire process. We're going to first help get you a free account. Don't cost you a thing. It's free. Don't need no credit card, no nothing. The only thing that you will need is you will need your ID, state license ID. You will have to do a face recognition, do all that in the camera. You're going to have to show your picture of your ID in the camera. And we call that a KYC, know your customer. They want to make sure that you are a real person. Okay. Once we do that and you're verified, now you're going to be into your back office where you're going to be able to see all the real estate, right? You'll be able to look at it and decide what it is that you want to purchase. Well, if you are familiar or if you dabble in cryptocurrency, then we need to get your cryptocurrency of your choice. By the way, we got over 30 different cryptocurrencies that we accept, Dogecoin included. But we get you funded, right? Fund your wallet. And then from there, from your wallet, now we're going to go purchase your real estate. Purchase your real estate. Boom. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, before the end of the day, you're going to have profit credit. You're going to have a profit credit inside of your e-wallet tomorrow. So I also, for those of you who find this intriguing and maybe you know some people who could benefit from this, or if you are into sharing or referrals. We do have a second side. It's optional. It's not mandatory. We have a optional side where you can become a certified digital real estate agent, which I am, and that just allows me to be able to tell people that I sell tokenized digital real estate. And so I really like that, because if any of you guys know me personally, you know that I've been in the real estate industry for over 20 years. And I do know, they pay commissions, and those commissions, typically are paid. If you're closing on a home, a real estate agent, it might take them 45 to 90 days to get paid because of all the closing, right? On the side I was on, which was property management, we wouldn't get our commissions until the person moved in. So if I rented you a spot in January and you don't move into August, then that commission is not paid to me until September. But guys, what I like about the tokenized real estate is it takes that barrier away, right? As soon as you purchase your property, as soon as you hit it, the commission structure sends the commission instantly, and it can be withdrawn. So I only just say that to anyone who is watching this or watches this on the playback. Maybe you'll comment playback or rewind or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you that because if you want to add some additional money to your real estate portfolio, or to even purchase another property, it may be a good option to look at becoming a digital certified real estate agent and share this with your family and friends, because this is not just for a few of us. What I just showed you today is for everyone. That is the beauty about this. It takes all the guessing out. It takes all the I don't know, all the concerns out. And even if you still have that, I've taken that away from you, because we know you have $10. I showed you a gorgeous property in Icon Bricks in Miami, Brickell. $10. I'm sorry, I may sound like I'm tripping on my words, guys, but at the end of the day, we've taken any barrier away. And let me challenge you guys. I want to challenge you to give yourself an opportunity to trust a process that maybe you're uncomfortable or unfamiliar with, right? Allow yourself to take that hard-earned money that you've made, doing whatever it is that you do, but you did the work. You showed up every day. You did the work. So allow yourself an opportunity to take that same hard-earned money and put it into something that is real. Put it into something that is already making money. And why not sit back and not have to worry about being a homeowner, maintenance, break-ins, pipes bursting, needing plumbers. Maybe the foundation is breaking now. You got to get someone to come in. Like, you don't have to worry about that, because we have a property management company on our behalf that does that for us. And so all we do is invest and sit back and log in every day and look at our profit credits. So I invite you to come join me. $10 minimum get started. But for those of you who are ambitious, I showed you other opportunities. I don't necessarily think that I showed you guys the most expensive one, and I said that I would show it. So I have to re-share my screen, because I have to be a man of my word. So I am going to go to that property right now so you guys can see. It's like next level, right? So let me share my screen. So here is a business development in Dubai, right? Look at the profit percentage per day. We're talking about 80.80% to 1% profit per day. All right, let's go look at the numbers. You're gonna put in 255K. 255K, 255,000, how you want to say, you're going to spend that kind of money, but look at your profit per day. If I had some 401K, or if I had any kind of money like that, I put that money into this investment to make $2,300 a month, a day, Monday through Friday, 18 months. I'm going to make about $48,000 per month on the low end. This ain't even the high end, guys. This is the low end. I'm going to take 255,000 and turn it into almost 870. It's the low end. And my break-even point is at 5 months. Yeah, we're talking next level, right? We're absolutely talking next level, guys. I don't know what to say. Message me, inbox me, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no reason why you should still continue to be watching. There's no reason for you to continue to be questioning it. We've taken all the questions away. Is it real? Yes. Are they getting paid like they say they are? Yes. Has anybody missed any payments? No. Is anybody complaining? No. All we're doing is putting money into real estate, and the real estate is paying us. So, you know, one of my phrases is invest today and earn tomorrow. So, guys, I hope this was something beneficial. I hope it was educational. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure you get at me. Let me give you guys the information to make sure you're able to get at me. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to try this, guys. I'm not really sure if this is going to work. I'm going to try to, I ain't did this yet, but I'm going to try to text you guys inside the chat. And what I'm going to put there is I'm going to put the information for you to get with me so that we can discuss and decide if you're ready to take that next step. So give me a minute. I'm going to try to find it right quick. I wasn't going to do this. That's why I wasn't ready. And I don't think I'm going to do it, but hold on. We got to get into my, because y'all know I normally be texting and copying and pasting, so I can't copy and paste today. So I got to actually type the information in. And no, I don't know it by heart. So and what? I don't know it by heart. But I'm going to text it now. I'm typing, y'all. Give me a minute. Boom. All right. I hope y'all see that. I just put in there text token 10 to 877-753-7855. It's going to ask for some of your information. Go through all of that. It's going to take you to my webpage. On my webpage, that's got more information. I've got a company short overview, about 12 minutes, and I also have a long extended one, about an hour and 10 minutes. And then there's a button to say create free account. Once you are inside of there, that's going to prompt me to reach out to you. I'll reach out to you and assist you in getting you started. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. This is Calvin Lego, your certified digital realtor. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Text token 10, TOKEN 10, token 10 to 877-753-7855. I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.